Hello. We're doing well today. Welcome to the Bardic Inspiration Network. We're back for Tales of Exandria, Shadows of the Lost, episode 5. Episode 5. Yes, 5. We're like, thank you for reminding me because it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Prerequisite jokes. Go ahead, get them in. My name is Anne. This is my channel. Hello, welcome. I will be playing everyone's favorite little halfling ranger, Aya of the Water Ashari, and her new friend Buddy. I mean, Aya and Buddy, everyone's favorite new duo. I am going to throw it over to Elle.
All right, I am going to catch it, fumble it, and drop it on the ground. Hello, I'm Elle. It's lovely to be here. I am going to be playing the Eladrin druid with some creative threats and not a lot of common sense, Leah. It's going to be a great time. And we're here for vibes. We're here to fuck around. We're hopefully not here to find out. I'm going to pass it over to Jen. Have the broken pieces.
Why would you just give me the broken pieces and expect me to put them back together? I'm the one who finds the broken pieces. I'm QA.
You have the brain cell now. You have the brain cell.
I don't deserve the brain cell. Please take it away from me. I will simply just lock it up and it will starve. Hi, friends. I am Jen. I have no recollection of what I'm supposed to say here, so I'm awesome. I will be your friendly local. I think I'm a wood elf monk. I'm relatively certain I'm a wood elf monk.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I could be a changeling. You never know. Who knows? Only me and Zev. Anyway, speaking of not Zev, Mary, hi.
Oh, hey, it's over here now. Hi, everyone. I'm Mary. Welcome to the session. I will be trying to rope in without success my lovely Malefactor Rue as she goes to visit a house of favors, potentially, possibly with her friends, which is everyone's favorite excursion. So we'll see how. We'll see how that goes. I'm sure it'll be just fine and no shenanigans will happen. Right, Z? Right?
Well, okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Zev. I'm your storyteller. I would say I have the brain cell, but tonight I'm really not sure where the fuck it's
I'm holding
gone.
it hostage. I have it. I'm just not using it.
Oh, no.
So, welcome back to the game. A quick recap for everyone's benefit, not least of which my own. Last session, 2 weeks ago, our wonderful band of players recovered from giving the Mayor of Stillman an apoplexy, got him back on his feet. The city might be under new management now. Who knows? Not them, that's for sure. Had a interrogation with the runaway guard that they had found in the basement. Also spoiled some fruit, but that's a separate story. Learned details about how he got paid and where his assignments were coming from. After a further conversation with their good friend and unrequited love interest, Larkel, the party decided that the best thing they could do would be, as a group, to go to the House of Lady Pleasures, where
I promise it makes sense.
Had been getting his assignments from. Whether or not they were bringing their new four-legged companion Buddy with them is entirely to be seen. I don't know if he's housebroken yet. That could present some complications. So, with that, my friends, my nerds, where I believe you left off in the specifics is you were leaving the Cracked Tankard Tavern to begin this chaotic but possibly viable strategy for discovering the next. There is no butkins. There are no butkins. There are buttons somewhere
Shut up.
on someone's
Shut up.
jacket.
Shut up. Shut up.
Uh,
Don't worry about it. Shut up.
So, you are back out in the streets.
Hey, were we gonna try to get James killed or not?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that detail.
We gotta let him out, right? Like he's our
Oh,
bait.
Oh yeah, we do.
I don't think that. Yeah, I think we're gonna try to. Yeah,
Maybe
this
save
is-
his life, but
Hopefully save his life, but he might die.
we're
It's
really
how the-
competent. I think we've got this. Don't worry about it.
We're competent. Nobody told me.
Oh,
They
okay.
were supposed
Well,
to be competent.
Hey, that's my joke. You can't steal my joke.
I steal a lot of things.
okay. Well,
Rude.
starting now, we're competent. We're successful. We're strong, independent women, and we
He
don't
was
need no
good,
men
He was
unless we
kind,
want
he was
them.
important.
Yes, that too. Yeah, let's add that to the chat. I gotta write that down before I forget. Got something to write on.
In the corner, Aya's just bribing Buddy with like rations, like beef jerky or whatever the rations are. Like just
Leah will pass over a little bit of their own rations to Aya to bribe Buddy with.
you're my friend now. Everyone here's
We're
your
getting
friend
soft
now.
tacos later.
Listen,
He's got such a little cute face.
we're gonna gaslight this wolf into being our friend.
I mean, if
mean-
you can make it work.
I think the motto of this party is gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
It's
I
a
mean-
strategy. I would know.
Like I don't want like we're not gonna get we're not gonna get the animals harmed in any way. We're just gonna gaslight them and make them believe we're friends. That's the plan.
Mhm.
Is that just what rangers do?
I think it is.
Well,
Kinda.
All right. So we're heading over to the feathered nest. That's the name of it. First, we gotta let out the guy. We gotta let out the guy.
He's got to pick up the payment. I mean, I could go there and try to be like, "I'm James. I'm here for my payment." I think they
Also, I
might
can-
see through me.
I
I can
don't think they
unleash-
believe you.
Yeah, I know.
I can unleash a distraction.
That's true. Oh, if things go south, Buddy could be a very good distraction. That's true.
I'll ride him into I'll ride him into the room and be the best distraction.
I mean, that would
that would
definitely be
probably
a
work.
surprise. Yeah, right. That's not what I
They
expect.
won't even. They'd be too busy paying attention to us that they won't even think about what you're doing.
I mean, like, dogs don't go
But
there.
it's the best I got. Okay. Just
It'd
to-
be- Oh no!
Buddy, spit her out right now. All right, well, we'll just let them deal with those rations. Oh dear. Okay.
Maybe I just turned invisible. It's fine.
Oh no.
Oh, she's gotta teach me. Okay.
Technical difficulties.
It's our
Technical
favorite thing. Also, we
difficulties.
have a first time chat in the chat. Took us a little bit to acknowledge, but hello. Thank you for joining us.
I'm so sorry it had to be today of all days.
No. For whoever that is, you have joined us at the perfect time. I'm
Oh,
sure
no.
nothing bad or R-rated or NC-17 rated is going to be happening in today's
Whoa,
session.
okay.
I can't predict anything. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, she's back.
Oh, hi.
Yay!
Okay,
Yeah,
everything's all back.
I'm sorry. For whatever reason, I had a little technical hiccup, but I'm back. And require a new caption link.
Not a problem. I love to hiccup technically.
I mean,
There you are.
Okay.
something.
It's
hiccup.
not the worst hiccup to have.
All right, Z, I have a really dumb logistical question.
I love dumb logistical questions. Hit me.
Do any of us fucking know where the feather dust is?
Nope.
I'm sure we can figure it out in this one street town.
It is a really small.
Yeah,
Not
there
a
are, like,
single one of
3
you knows where the
buildings.
feathered nest is.
Is
Can
there
we
okay?
turn around in the street and find it?
So,
Yeah, I'd
what
like to do
I
that.
will allow anyone who wants to try and brute force guesstimate navigation your way to the feathered nest may roll me a survival check.
Ooh, I'm good at
Okay,
this.
I'm good
Ooh.
at this.
Can
This
I
is
do-
going
I
to be
can do
great.
that.
I'm trash at that, so can I do something else?
What would you like to do?
I'd
Hold
like
on,
to
I can-
find a passersby and ask them where it is.
Oh my god. I
Sure,
think
Good.
I can do that. Hold on, let me do it.
Okay,
I can do the
so
thing.
there we are.
I
while
rolled-
they're doing
shit.
that,
21 for survival.
I
Holy-
rolled
Okay.
and I got a 6 with a +5, so that's a natural 1 for survival.
wait,
rolled
a
a 10.
6 with a +5.
Yes,
How-
a natural 1.
Oh, you rolled a natural
Oh.
They mean
one.
after
Oh,
that,
okay.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Rue, you find someone and kind of snag their sleeve as they're walking past, and
Hi.
yes, can I help you?
I'm so sorry to bother you. It's been a really long time since I've gotten some, and I'm looking for the feathered nest. Can you point me in the right direction?
Well, yes, it's I don't know exactly where it is, but you're going to find establishments like it in that direction.
Wait, there's more establishments like it? There's more than one?
This is a port city, young lady. Now
barely
I'm
port.
sorry, but if you'll excuse me, I really have to get home to my wife.
No,
And
yeah,
he
wait, no,
pulls
have a
his
great
hands
day.
out of your grip and hurries away.
I
Very
100%
quickly.
believe you that you've never been there. Have a great marriage. Have a nice life. I'm turning back to my
Now,
jogging back to my
Thea.
friends.
as you jog back to your friends, Thea, you have a little experience with cities.
I have been in a
and
civilization before, yes.
And in your experience, brothels tend to be in a couple places, depending on who they service. There are brothels in the noble district, which Stilben does not have. Barring that elite category of courtesans, brothels are usually either near the caravanserai or near the harbor.
This strikes me as more of a harbor kind of thing, doesn't it?
So, Stilben has for a city with as small a coast access point as it has, it does have a decently sized harbor. But it also has a caravanserai. So there are two possible places it could be,
Shit.
both of which are in, fortunately, roughly the same direction. Leah, it's definitely on the swamp side,
Great.
on the opposite side of town from the harbor.
Great.
I
Hello.
imagine at the same time, Leah goes, "It's on the swamp side," and Thea goes, "It's on the other side."
Well,
Well, I mean, the swamp side I think makes more logistical sense because when you're like stinky and sad, you want to go and you want to cheer up. And what's the
I
best
don't-
way to cheer up? I've heard. I haven't
feel
experienced it.
I feel like you couldn't pay me enough. Granted, that's just me, but like if Shrek himself crawled out of a swamp, I'm sorry, you couldn't pay me enough.
What's a Shrek?
That's a good question.
isn't that wood cutting I was talking about with that like weird guy in the swamp in the night? Don't worry about it. Just go watch a few episodes ago. What did I get on that roll?
I got a 10.
Oh. So you're
It's-
just in the middle, like,
You're not really sure. This is one of those things where A, you haven't really been in a big city before. B, there
I'm
definitely
a
wasn't.
kid. What do I know?
There definitely was not a brothel back home.
Look, man.
Could have been. We don't know.
So you're a little
Listen,
out of your depth
it's a
here.
rough. It's rough out in the Osmond Sea, okay? In the islands, we don't do that.
You're-
Sorry.
To borrow a nautical term, you're a little out of your depth. You might be
Rue-
taking on some water.
Rue is like jogging back, makes no attempt to hide, be like, guys, that married man over there said it was that way. Points.
Does that way line up with either of the
harbor.
two? The harbor. Okay.
Oh.
I think the harbor has been corroborated. Like we can check out the swamp. I'm not certain. That's
It's
what
all
we're
right. We
going
can. Sometimes I'm wrong. I can acknowledge that. And if it's been corroborated, I trust your judgment. And the married man who's definitely never been to a brothel before has
That's what
no
I
idea.
said. Yeah, he seems nice.
Oh, are you
Do
being
we wanna-
genuine?
Yes.
Do we want
Cool, so am I.
Okay.
Do we? Do we want to actually like? I could just go take a peek at the swamp real quick. There's probably nothing there, but like,
I mean, like we could jet over there, you and I. You know, nature buddies.
yeah. Besides, it'll give me a little extra time to, I don't know, vibe check my new friend. Just
Wait a
text,
minute.
text buddy, and just
I
like,
see what you guys are doing here. Do you not want to go see James again?
I
Is
just
that
I
what-
might have a problem with this one. I'm still trying to earn his trust.
Oh, okay. So are we all going to the swamp, or should we split up where you?
No,
go
no,
and
no,
you're-
no.
I mean, you and Thea can go and let James out and sort of,
Okay.
you know, tell him what to do.
Tell him-
Not tell him that he's marching towards his probable death, because then he'll be freaked out, and we don't want him to be freaked out. Let him know that we're gonna do everything we can to keep him safe, to keep him nice and happy, because we will. It won't be a lie, and sometimes things happen that we can't foresee, and sometimes things happen that we do foresee, but we have to let happen anyways. I've been talking for a while. I'm very nervous. Let's go to the swamp, Aya.
Wait, where should we meet up? Do we want to meet up back here?
We can yeah, we can meet up back here, and then y'all can maybe show us where the I just forgot the name of the place.
Feathered Nest.
Feathered nest.
I was about to
Fast.
call it the Feather Duster, so that's good.
I was gonna go with Feathered Breast, but you know, I like the
No,
Feathered
see.
Duster too.
Feather duster is what I call my cat.
The feather duster is a different kind of institution.
All right, so we meet back here in an hour.
All right, yeah, that sounds good. Give us an hour, give you an hour for some buddy bonding time, and nothing bad can happen in an hour, right?
Well, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Oh, this is a positivity thing. Okay, yep, we got this.
Yep.
Okay, so we are splitting the party, which means we are
Don't say
splitting
it like that.
the focus for this session.
Don't say it like that.
This is okay. This is good.
It's
Oh no,
just
he's
gonna
getting
be
up.
it's gonna be
He's
very
fixing.
quick. It's gonna be very quick. It's fine. We'll meet back up and we'll go with your
Yep.
plans. It's gonna be great.
Absolutely.
Zev, come back. Zev, come back.
100%. Yep. Just need to grab something. All
Nope,
good.
put it
Okay.
down. Put it down. What do you have?
gonna be
Show
so
me your
good.
hands.
Guys, it's fine. He's already hiccuped.
His hands are too blurry. I can't see anything.
Oh no.
My hands are empty.
That's the problem. You know what karate means,
No,
right? You know the translation of the word karate, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
empty
kicky
hair.
kicky slap
Yeah.
slap. I like my
You can still fuck
translation
you up.
better, but
Okay, so my friends, my nerds, here's what we're going to do. We are going to I am going to flip a. Do I have a coin? I don't think I have a coin. I am going
Ha!
to roll.
You guys have.
I
You
have
guys
a
don't
coin,
have
hold on.
D2s. I have a D2, like a legit D2.
I am going to roll a d4.
Oh shit.
1 to 2, we are going to go with the swamp crew. 3 to 4, we are going to go talk to James.
I'm an odds or evens kind of bitch myself.
Do it.
We are beginning with
Let's go.
James.
Woo, James!
Yeehaw!
Okay, so Thea and Rue, having fixed the probable, likely, and general location of the feathered nest in your heads, you detour and go nowhere near it. As you make a completely planned side trip to the mayoral estate. Hi, Dovey. Dove, you're gonna have to go ask Mom to give you treats.
Wait, no, not boy.
Dovey,
I forgot.
go ask Mom for treats. I can't give them to you. Go.
There's
I will
dogs
give the
at
dog
the estate.
treats. I will give
love
the
the
dog
estate.
treats. Oh, baby.
So, you are let in without complaint. Go away. Thank you. Good dogs. And they're back. You are let in without challenge by the guards. And allowed
The dogs
to go
are so
down.
sad.
You
Allowed
gotta at
to
least
go
give her a
down
treat or something, my guy.
into
She's so
the
neglected.
basement. I legitimately cannot because I do not keep them in my room.
Oh no.
Oh, tragic.
They're gone. They're gone. And are allowed to go down into the basement if that is your desire.
Okay, great. Shit.
Somebody
Oh,
remind
no.
me, were we planning to just slip him a key and tell him to run when he can? I don't like.
No,
were
we need
planning
to tell
make
him
it
to get
look
the
like-
payment. We need to tell him to get the payment because otherwise he's not. He's a fucking coward. He's gonna just
Right.
get
But
it.
like, were we trying to make it? Were we trying to make him think that we are letting him go secretly?
Yes, we were.
Okay, cool.
Because we already cleared that with Lorkel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. Okay, cool.
Because it's more likely that he's going to get got if it's like he's been made. So we're not
Right,
making
yeah.
a bid production. We're putting a target on this man's back.
He'll be fine.
He's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So what we'll do is I'll kind of lean into Rue and I'll just be like, okay, hear me out. Watch my back, and I will go slip him a key so he escapes. I don't know why I'm still using air quotes.
You're doing a lot of this, and I'm not sure what you're bunny ears in me for. My guy, I'm really
I just really like bunnies.
okay. You're gonna slip him a key. I'm gonna make sure nobody sees you.
You're mostly just going to act like you're keeping lookout. 'Cause
Oh,
we
you're
want
asking
him
me
to-
to.
I'm asking you to act like you are acting.
Okay. I did practice my dead drops earlier, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really feeling. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. What's my
So we're just-
motivation?
Your motivation is that you are making sure that we can do the good deed of releasing him so that he can get the payment that he so desperately needs and deserves. My role is the dashingly heroic rescuer who
Okay.
sweeps
Love it.
in, having been so touched by this tale of woe from him. And I slip him a key. I say, run, collect your payment, and run.
What if he just straight books it?
I don't really I don't really have a plan for that, but like we'll keep an eye on him.
Let's just do like say you need money to get out of here.
Exactly.
Collect your payment and get on the next ship out of Dodge.
You could just go find Shrek, but yes.
Let's just collect your payment and then meet us somewhere. Because we're gonna help him. That way he doesn't skip town. Because if he skips town, Larkel's gonna be mad. I'm sorry. This is your character. I shouldn't intervene.
No, that's
I know
totally
my motivation.
fine.
I've got it.
I have gotten into character before, but usually my characters are less nice.
Did you used to do theater?
I used to act.
Oh wow! Anything I would know? I've been to the
No.
opera a couple times, seen some plays.
Certainly not.
Okay.
The characters that I got into were more of an improv nature.
Oh, okay. Villain arc
sure.
type thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Occasionally a nice last minute betrayal move. It always hit the audience right in the heart. Shut your fucks up.
Interesting choice of words. I'm not reading between the lines at all. Okay,
Oh,
well,
there were
this
no
will be
lines. It was
fun.
improv.
Don't you get to be
Yeah,
the
there were
hero
no
this
lines.
time. It's gonna be a switch up. Let me know how it feels. Sometimes it's nice to be the good guy after.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So
Okay, I'll watch your back.
so you. Oh yeah. What's your character's name?
My character's name?
Oh my god. Hear me out. What if the character's name is Mary and mine's name is Jen?
I'm with you. That sounds great. Okay, I'm like reach out my hand for her to shake. I have something to add. Should we be married? Should we be married? Just that motivation for us to be working together.
Absolutely.
Okay, excellent.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay, Mary.
Open marriage, though. I don't want to get in between anything you've got going on. So, like, I fully support it. Just do what you gotta do, girl. I got your back. Don't worry about it. I'm like
Thank you. Okay.
taking my station behind her and getting ready for my role.
All right. So I'm going to attempt once more to sneak up on this poor man out of nowhere, and look like I'm just kind of like full on like Mission Impossibling this, like looking around, making sure no one's watching.
Okay.
So you look broken.
I'm keeping up as best I can. This is.
We're just letting him out. Don't worry. What is there to know?
Ooh, we're getting some interference. Hang tight. All right.
But while we're fixing the interference, if you'd like to make me a stealth check for your sneakering.
Oh, that's not great, but let's see. Let's find out. Let's find out together. 15.
Okay. Let me just bring up his old stat block so I can roll for his perception on me. Oh, wait, he's just a humble, humble. So let's see. Why a guard is considered a monster, but we can roll with that. That is a. I can stay 15. That is a natural one.
This poor guy. Look, he's had a rough day.
You pop up and where the last time you popped up at the door, he was not at all surprised. This time, when you pop up, you hear and a thump as he apparently falls off the cot.
It's like, shh.
Okay, what's happening?
Look, our conversation before. Look, I'm getting you out.
You're getting me out?
Shut up!
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Not if you keep yelling like that.
Shh. Sorry.
Look, my wife and I, we talked about it.
Wait, your wife?
Yes. Shh. Look, my wife and I, we talked about it. We have decided that this doesn't go with our values. So, as you may have noticed, I am good at sneaking. I am a decent pickpocket. So, I got you a key. There is a guard.
Runs up to the door, throws his hands out. Give me. Let me out. Get me out of here.
Hold on.
To what?
Your senses? Anyway, look.
Okay.
There is a guard outside now. There will be a guard change. And I give him like a time that would coincide pretty well with like patronage of brothels. Get out. I know you probably don't have a whole lot of money on you, so get out. We will cover you. Go get your money at the Feathered Nest, and then get out.
Okay, I can do that. I'll do that.
I need
yeah.
you to promise me that you will not move before the guard change at XY o'clock.
Okay. Yeah.
Pinky swear.
I'm not giving you my pinky, and he clutches his hands to his
Pinky
chest.
swear. I won't take your pinky. I'll like clench my pinky around his and like pull him a little bit closer.
He starts crying again.
I'm not gonna take your pinky unless you break your promise, because I don't know if you know, but the origin of the pinky swear is that the breaker of the vow loses the pinky.
I won't break the vow. Please don't break my pinky.
I'm not going to break your pinky. I'm only gonna take it if you break your promise. Now, like I said, my wife and I, we don't stand for what's happening here. So, I hand him this key. Hold on to this until XY o'clock,
Yeah. Okay.
and go to the Feathered Nest, get your money, and then get out.
Yeah.
This is the part where you say
I'm done
thank
with
you.
this. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Just.
And he gets as far away from the door as he can.
I will just go ahead and like disappear into the shadows again. I'm gonna roll for stealth because I really want to do it really dramatically.
So while you're doing this, Rue has been like outside the door, just like watching, trying to be casual, occasionally checking for panties, practicing a dead drop here or there.
Checking for what?
Don't worry about it. You never know. They weren't in the fruit crate, but they might be somewhere else. So while she has a slight spark of where two brain cells, if she had them, would be scraping together to make a spark, but there isn't any, so it's just kind of like a vague puff. So she's going to be like, oh shit. And I want to open the door. First, I want to check there's no guards, even though they're not messing with whatever we're doing. And I want to open my door, or open the door to the, basically the room where they're keeping him, and whisper, "Wife, are you there? Love of my life, my better half. I still remember the day we were married. It's the best day of my life. I'm so emotional thinking about it. That's not the point, though. Can you ask him what room he frequents at the Feathered Nest?"
Oh yeah, hang on. I'll turn back and I'll be like, psst.
What?
Just so we know what room to keep an eye on in case something goes south. What room?
It depends on the girl, you know.
Right. Put a candle in the window.
Yeah, a candle. I'll put a candle in the window. I'll do that.
Is he lying to me? Fuck. Not that I would know with a 12.
Well, let's see. Nope, not lying to you.
Okay, cool. Fantastic. Don't die. And back into the shadows
Yeah.
I go.
Okay, what's your stealth roll for vanishing into the shadows?
10.
He watches you go,
You're just like
Looking-
backing up.
looking
didn't
vaguely
see anything.
confused.
I'm just like, you don't see me. I rolled a 2 is what I rolled. So, you know,
it's
not
like
great.
it's like the penguins in the first Madagascar movie. You didn't see anything, right?
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Okay, so you have an hour.
I embrace my wife as soon as I get outside.
I give her a smooch.
We just share a moment of tender love, having successfully executed this heist and saved this innocent man.
I'm glad
I
we have
love
the
that the
same moral
first PC
values.
romance started as a con. I love that. I support it. I am here for it.
We just share a tender moment with our hands on each other's faces, being like, "I'm so glad that you're safe, my dear."
Just like caressing her cheek. I always find my home in your eyes and their beauty. Oh my god, are we still going? Is this still? Are we?
Yeah. Let's go.
He can't hear you. You're outside.
I hold her
I know.
hand and leave. I leave holding her hand to go find a brothel with my wife.
Okay.
Hey, wait. My dear wife, we should stay here and keep an eye out for when he leaves, so we can follow him just in case.
Oh, you're so smart. I don't know what I would do without you except cry.
I am lost without you, my love.
Give her hand a squeeze, and I like try to find a station to watch him leave.
We're just breaking up.
Don't worry about it. Look,
Who's clipping that?
Rue is nothing if not committed to the bit.
I
Okay.
am here for this con.
Would you say that you are combitted?
Yeah, I could be.
When I come out to Monterey for that job, I am going to bonk you on the head with a rolled up copy of the
Bible?
official guide to Taudore.
I feel like you are going to do that anyway, though.
I mean,
Don't
yes.
roll that up, you heathen.
Wait,
It's a
Okay.
hardcover book.
wait, the
No,
Taldori or the Bible?
No, mine are all paper.
Oh.
It's like, how fucking strong are you? 20 strength rolling up the hardcover.
How strong are you? I can roll up a book that's taller than it is thick.
Oh, shit.
I
thicker
just
than it is
imagine
tall.
that. Just use that as your intimidation check. Just roll.
Oh.
I feel like at that point, just cutting it in half.
If only any of us had the strength for it.
So you two are going to wait there to see what he does when he leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like a group stealth check, and then we will be going into the swamp.
Hello, friend in the chat.
Oh, I love that the chat is lit tonight. Hey, Foos.
I'm scared to know what is going on in chat, which is why I'm not reading it.
Is it stealth, you said?
Please cause a delight.
It's stealth.
Okay. All right.
Fooska's great.
Honey, I
Love
don't know if I
food.
ever told you this, but I'm not the best at stealth. Please still love me after this is over.
I would love you even if you literally stabbed me in the back.
Okay, it's a 16. It could be worse.
It's a nasty 20. It's pretty solid.
Still holding
You two
hands.
are-
That's nasty. That's
You two are hysterical.
okay. The two of you fade into the shadows
As one. Just like our
as
hearts.
we hand the camera away from whatever's about to go down between our married couple
You teach
and
me so
zoom
much
out.
Let
every
me
day.
teach
Oh.
you some more, baby.
Fade to black.
No. No. The sun is still up.
This cannot be canon.
Not yet.
It's not brothel o'clock.
It's
Chill,
It's
guys.
more canon than a pirate ship.
But if someone wants to make fan art, go ahead.
Fooska's an artist.
Swamp Crew,
I think.
Leah, and Aya.
Okay, this is going to be less thirsty and very wholesome. But
I would
essentially,
hope it is less, because
essentially,
you guys are
Aya,
going into the swamp.
What the hell?
We
True
all-
love is wholesome.
the swamp is wholesome. Shut up. That's where I met my
It's
buddy.
wholesome.
You didn't have to come with me. I just wanted to, keep Buddy out of the way in case there was like sneaking involved. I mean, I just met him, so I don't know. Like, I'm
I
still
just-
training.
I don't want you to be, on your own. You already went off on your own, and I don't want you to feel like you have to do things by yourself, because you don't. Plus, Thea and Rue kind of, I don't know, sometimes they're a little bit too much for me, because they get very committed, and they feel like sort of, I don't know, they're headstrong, and they kind of feed into each other, and then they're both just doing really outlandish things, and I don't know, it just,
Rue's really nice.
I know,
The first friend I made. She was the first friend I made here. Thea kind of scares me, though.
I'm not saying it like it's a negative thing. I'm just saying that
No,
sometimes,
no.
it's
I get it. First impressions are kind of like, Thea's a little bit scary. Just a little bit, though.
yeah. Honestly, I feel like, I don't know, Everybody's a little bit scary in this town.
Okay, this town is nothing like uh, Vesra. I don't
Oh
know
yeah?
anything about being in a city, but I
This
found
ain't
a wolf in the swamp. So I mean,
I
weirder
mean, that's
stuff
pretty
has happened.
cool.
Like,
I don't think
and
that this
then
is quite a city, but once we get to one, I'll show you some of the best views.
um, you've been in a city.
I've been in a lot of cities. My family, they traveled around a lot, all throughout the continent. We were
Can
sort of nomadic.
Ooh, I get that. I get that. I do. Zeb, can I do some like training related checks, like animal handling, maybe? While I am, that was kind of the whole point of this was just me kind of
You
hanging
can,
out with my wolf
but
and animal handling.
however, you can. However, because let's see, I want you to make 2 animal handling rolls,
Okay.
and
Okay.
Leah, I'd like
Hi.
you to make 1 perception check.
Fantastic. Can I give guidance to Aya?
You absolutely can.
Is that a
Fantastic.
D4?
It is a D4, yes. Okay, perception. Please roll better than survival. It's the same modifier. Okay, that's a little bit better. That's not a natural 1. So we're going to hold
Ugh.
on to that.
Okay. What is it?
An 18.
Okay. Uh
I rolled I rolled a 15 and a 13.
okay, so we're going to resolve the 13 first. You have a little initial trouble getting Buddy to concentrate on you. He's very focused on I'm in the swamp. Is kind of gets into some of the brackish water and is paddling around
Mhm.
surprisingly quickly for a creature with such stubby legs.
Aww.
Mm.
Uh, but
I love a
you
motor.
get his attention and you manage to start getting him to sit. Uh, it involves you jumping a little, but you manage. He does sit a couple times. While that's going on, Leah, you see movement. Not at the ground level, up in the trees. Small figures, one, two, covering pretty significant distances in great hops from one tree to another.
Are they humanoid?
They're generally humanoid. They don't appear to have necks, though. And as you're looking up, one of them sticks to a tree about 20 feet from you, and you see a green and black skinned frog like creature just kind of clinging on to the side of a tree, looking at you. Its throat pouch.
Does it seem hostile?
It's looking at you.
Can I roll insight to see what its intentions are?
You most certainly can.
Fantastic. I'm gonna move so that Aya can't be targeted by these things. Sort of get in front of her.
Okay.
I imagine that ain't too hard since I'm a good bit taller than she is.
Hang on a second. Okay, you position yourself between the 2 creatures that you can see and Aya.
All right, that is a 22 for insight.
Uh, these 2 appear to just be watching.
Are they looking at us or are they looking somewhere behind us?
They are looking at you two.
Okay. Aya, do you see anything where you are?
Do I see anything where I am? May I?
Roll me a perception check.
Ooh. $26.
You see the two frog-like creatures that are on the other side of Leah, and you're like, huh, that's odd. Anything else around me? And you look up. And directly over your head, starting to inch its way down, is a third frog-like figure. I need you both to roll initiative.
Fantastic. That's
This
all
is-
I want to do in life.
Hey, yay, I got the violence. Excellent.
All right, that is a dirty 20 for Leah.
Also a dirty 20 for Aya.
Awesome. What's your dex mod?
+3.
+4 over here.
I have a question. Do I roll separate initiative for Buddy?
Buddy goes directly after you.
Excellent. Okay. I will look
Okay.
at Leah.
Leah immediately shifts and you watch her eyes sort of get just a little bit harder, and her hair, which is normally this red-orange color, lights up a little bit as if it's aflamed. It's nothing magical, it's just, fun things.
Okay.
Is that
So that
was
is
that
your
it?
turn.
I'm going first?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your
Fantastic.
turn.
I'm going to do my actual things then. I'm so sorry,
Okay.
I didn't know what they rolled.
They rolled lower than a dirty 20.
All right. I am
Excellent.
going to enter my starry form. And I'm going to
Okay.
enter Archer as my starry form. You see Leah's freckles sort of light up this brilliant white, and little lines start to appear between them as if they are constellations constantly shifting. And she is going to take out her bow, aim at the one above, and hold an action to shoot it if it does anything aggressive towards either member of the party.
Okay, you are holding an action.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, I am gonna do something. Is that a bonus action? I can do that as bonus action. I can do this as a bonus action. Do I need to do that? I am going to. So, are they like humanoid-looking frog creatures? I just want to
Roughly humanoid, apart from having no neck.
Okay, well, I mean
Because they
that's
are
a
frogs.
minor. That is a minor detail, I suppose. I am going to look at. Is this a bonus action? That doesn't say. Oh, that is when you first hit an attack. I probably won't do that. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna attempt to I don't know, just be super nice to them and see what happens. And I'm just gonna be like, "Hi," and just wave at the ones looking at us and see how to do. Don't mind us. We're just taking a walk, and just try to convince them that we're not threatening.
Okay.
Well, try to convince them that Aya's not threatening.
Okay. And with that, we come to the first of the frog-like entities,
Sure.
which is the one directly over you. It is going to drop down and try to grapple you.
Oh no.
That counts as aggression, correct?
Yes, it does.
Fantastic. That's going to
make me-
trigger my held action.
Yep.
All right, that is going to be a. What is happening? 25 to hit. I know how to do math.
That definitely hits.
Fantastic. All right, that will be 12 points of piercing damage.
The creature starts to drop from the trees, arms spread, about to grapple your small companion. As it's falling, you nail it to the tree. It is going nowhere.
Fantastic.
However, that leaves the two that are facing you. The first one is going to jump down and try to grapple you.
Me?
It's always the small one.
Yep,
Always go for the
because
small
you
one.
are closest.
Fantastic. That is what I wanted. I did not want Aya to be targeted. All right, so what skill check is that?
Okay, grappling is... It's going to be making a strength athletics against your athletics or acrobatics.
Fantastic. I will choose acrobatics because it is slightly higher. Ugh. That's only a 13.
You are grappled. I also need you to make a constitution saving throw.
All right. I love it when I have to make saving throws. It's my favorite. 16.
Okay, you succeed in the saving throw. You are now, however, grappled. The next and final of your three attackers is going to drop down and is going to hit you,
Great.
unfortunately, with its knife.
Great. Yep.
Natural one, it trips and face plants. And with that, it's your turn.
Fantastic. So can I roll to break the grapple?
You most certainly can.
Awesome. Oh, that's much better. So is it athletics or acrobatics still, or is it just athletics?
Same athletics or acrobatics.
All right, that is going to be a 23.
Okay. You break free.
Fantastic, and I will use my starry form bonus action to make a dexterity an attack against the one that attacked me.
Okay.
All right, 17 to hit.
That hits.
Weird. Don't be weird, microphone.
Oh, wait. No, hang on. You are in melee. Make that attack at disadvantage.
Absolutely, I will. Absolutely, I will. Thank you for calling me out on that. Let's see. Double checking that it is a ranged attack. Yes, it is. Ranged spell attack. Okay, so that is even better.
So we'll go with the first roll. You still hit.
Fantastic. That is going to be 11 points of damage.
You point blank just release another arrow, knocking this second frog entity back into the water. It doesn't. It surfaces only to bob lifelessly on its back.
Great.
Okay, that is your turn. I
Uh, I would like to. Do we want to do that? I guess I don't have to do that. Okay, what I'd like to do is target. There's one more target left.
Yep.
You said.
Yep.
I'm going to. How far away is it?
Just on the other side of Leah. So close.
Okay. Just wanna check some stuff. Okay, so what I'd like to do is attempt to hit it with an arrow. So Aya takes out a longbow that looks like it's almost as tall as she is. Um, Let me see. Actions. Okay, so that is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
I am going to use my favored foe
Okay.
ability to mark a creature, and I will do an extra d4 of damage. So that is 11 points of piercing damage.
The last of your three attackers is just starting to pick itself up when it falls back down. We have 3 dead frog creatures, and you are out of initiative.
I think she's just gonna look at Buddy to see how Buddy's doing, like seeing those creatures. Because I have a feeling before this guy gets combat trained, it's gonna take a while. How you doing, Buddy? Just like pets. Oh, Buddy. Is he scared? It's okay. I got you, Buddy. Can I tell?
He doesn't seem scared. He
He
walks
feels sad that he wanted to get in the action.
maybe a little. He walks over to one of the creatures and sniffs at it. Sniff, sniff,
Aw.
sniff, sniff. Turns. The back right leg goes up.
Aw. All right.
The back right leg goes down. Turns his back
BM,
on it,
buddy. God
and just
damn.
scrapes some dirt onto the one of the corpses.
I think Aya just like chuckles and pets him and just like, all right, so we're going on a mission, buddy. Let's go. Yeah. And she's thinking really hard about the plan and how the heck she's gonna have a freaking wolf with her. Because she kind of forgot that detail.
Okay. So, unless there's anything else anyone would like to do in the agreed upon hour, we will reconvene.
Hey, what do
Yes.
we see from James?
Right. So, it takes a little while.
Okay.
Coming up on the agreed upon hour, you hear boots above you at retreating, and from within the cell,
Wow.
thud, 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 thud. As the door is opened, James's head pokes out, looks left, looks right, looks left again. And then he very exaggeratedly tiptoes out of the prison cell and out of the basement.
I look over at Room, just like, I'm so proud of him.
We should follow him. We're supposed to find out where this place is. Let's see if he
Yes.
goes.
Okay. You head topside after James, the completely not inept. Yes, Thea, what would you like to say?
On the way to the feathered nest, the fest, if you will.
Yes.
I look. It's a fest of some sort.
Heyo.
I would like to keep an eye out for anyone who might be following him or us.
Interesting. Okay. Kindly, if you'd be so good, make me a perception check.
Asking me to be good is a bit of a stretch, but I will do my best just for you.
I have power over you because I can make latkes.
Well, yeah, I rolled an 8, so.
You don't see shit.
Do
I
you,
lose track
do you
of my
let
life.
me do you let me know what you're doing, or
Yeah,
are you just
yeah,
like keeping
I do.
okay? Can I also make a perception check to see if we're being followed or he's being followed?
You most certainly can, while your wife is absolutely lost in your eyes,
Oh, she's allowed to be. I got really nice looking ones, or so I've been
including
told.
walking into some other people and
Oh, okay.
various things.
What is this? Perception?
Mhm.
16.
Okay. You
Yeah.
see a couple times where you think someone might be following you, but they always, right before you would have said something, turn down a side street, go into a building.
Okay.
It might just be nervous.
Do I get a sense of an appearance, or are they too quick?
It's a number of people. You see tradesmen. You see one person who looks like a dockhand. You see a boy. Looks to be maybe 14 years old, running with a messenger satchel clutched in his arms.
Fuck. So it's multiple people who are kind of like
It's multiple
keeping
people
tabs on him or
where
us as we were walking down the
you're
street.
not sure.
Okay.
You're not sure if these are multiple people keeping tabs on him, keeping tabs on you, or if this is just multiple people who are at various stages and steps of your journey into the harbor district going in kind of the same direction you are
Shit.
and moving. Yeah, it's one of those things where you're not sure what is an actual threat and what is just your awareness that there's probably a threat making one appear.
I rolled like shit on perception, so I don't even notice that you're going shit.
I tell you, I murmur under my breath as we're walking, and I say, "This poses a dilemma. I think if I thought he would leave sooner, we're missing half of us, and if he gets into that brothel without us keeping tabs on him, I think he's as good as dead, and our lead's as good as gone."
Right. I mean, we're not being followed, so I don't think.
Rue tells you that she's seeing people keep tabs on
Oh
us,
dear.
like in general. Yes. So Rue tells you what she's going to the full paranoid thing, of people are watching us, and we're missing Leah and we're missing Aya as you and I are headed towards the brothel.
Which way did Leah and Aya go?
To the swamp.
Okay. Well, I have a couple of ideas. One is one of us can go and find Leah and Aya, and the other can stay here.
Okay.
The other is we can figure out if they are following us or following him.
I feel like if we leave him alone, he's gonna die.
Right, which is
We need to see who does it, at very least. Otherwise, it will all be for nothing.
right.
And I don't think Leah would be okay with that.
Do you think it is more likely that they're following us or him? My personal bet is him.
I think it's him. I think honestly, if I'm them, I'm keeping tabs on us both.
Right.
New people come to town, and this is the guy.
I mean, we've taken steps
this.
to conceal our presence here, so maybe they don't even know that we are here.
Have we been stealthing down the street, or have we been like walking and keeping a distance?
As far as I'm aware, you two have just been walking.
Okay, that was my impression as well. Like we're not following. We're just kind of like going in the same direction while
okay.
keeping an eye on him. Rue's been doing the whole thing of like holding your hand, pointing out shops and shit like
That's
that.
adorable.
She's still in character, being like, "Wow, that could have been a shop, but it's just another shack. I love this place."
Why not a shack shop? Okay. Do you think we should confront one of them?
No, honestly, well. The problem
Okay.
is it's not just one; it's multiple, and I don't think they know anything. They're probably just. I mean, from what I know about the class, they paid a lot of like kids to just watch. They didn't know
Is it
anything.
the same few people, or is it constantly changing?
You see Rue start to get a little bit flustered. She's like, I don't know. I just know that we're being watched.
Okay. Can you
I think we
point
should
out?
get Aya and Leah back, and I think we should all reconvene at the Feathered Nest. And I think one of us needs to make sure we know which room he goes in. I don't know if we can wait for the candle. So I think you're
Okay.
right on. One of us needs to split up, get Leah and Aya, and hightail it back.
So here's
And
the
the
thing.
other,
I can get somewhere faster, but I am also good at keeping myself hidden. And you are an excellent actress.
oh, thank you. Give her a little playful
Yeah,
slap.
sure.
You know I really do, right? It's because you bring out the best in me. It's great when you have a Chrissy partner. Anyway, right. What is it?
Yeah. My personal thought is I can stay here. I can keep hidden. If you want to just go and get us a pastry, and by get us a pastry, I mean go and get our friends.
Okay. You want a lemon tart in this kind of town? I don't know if they have one of those, but I can go see.
I know.
I'll
I
be
just
back
like
before you know
it's
it.
worth a shot. I hear that these like little middle of nowhere places have some really good pastries. You know.
Okay, but I know. Look, I know we've both been a little bored. You're gonna find a third for us tonight, right?
Yeah, of course I will.
Okay.
You know,
It's down this
you
way.
know I know what you like, honey.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be back with your lemon tart as soon as I can. And I give her a kiss and I run off in the direction of the swamps.
I love you.
I love
Okay.
you too. I'm gonna be crying. My heart's dying without you. I have to go fast.
So,
Pushing people out of the way. My wife needs a lip pastry. My bad.
let's make sure we're all reading from the same playbook here. Thea
Hi.
is either waiting there or continuing to follow James to the feathered nest.
I am continuing to follow, and I am keeping an extra sharp eye out for these people that seem to be also following him. I am also keeping an extra sharp eye out for anyone who is following Rue instead. If any of them have branched off.
Okay, so Rue is going to fetch a lemon tart, which is the
Code
new
for
official
Leah
code
and
word
Aya,
for the
yeah.
rest of the party.
Yeah.
The rest of the party, fresh from some wolf training and a small combat in the swamp, are on their way back into town. But we need a roll from Thea
Yes.
at disadvantage
Yes.
because you're trying to look at everything in two different directions.
Yeah, I sure fucking am.
What can
So
I give
please
her
roll me-
advantage because I'm her
No,
wife?
you cannot.
And I'm really she
Is
gets
it a
to see
perception?
my
No, you
ass as I flounce
cannot.
away. That's not inspiration enough. How
That
dare
is
you?
double disadvantage.
How
Is it-
dare you?
Is it a perception?
Roll me perception at disadvantage.
Okay. Let me just take a look if there's anything at all that I can do about this. Not really. That's fine. Okay. Okay. All right. Fuck. 12. The other one
Okay.
was 23.
Oh.
So you look in the direction where James went, and you're like, okay, I'm not seeing anyone new following James right now. And you turn around to check to see if anyone's following Rue, and as Rue has correctly guessed, that's a damn nice booty.
Hell yeah.
and you just gotta admire it
I
for a
was gonna
minute.
appreciate it for a sec.
You hate to see your wife go,
But I love to watch her walk
but you,
away.
especially when she's in a hurry. Uh, you don't see shit.
Okay. And I am trying to kind of like blend into the crowd a little bit once that happens.
Okay, make me a stealth check, and then you will be continuing to follow James.
Ooh.
That is very loud.
Yeah, that buzzing got loud for a second there. Woo.
That's a 22.
Hell yeah.
Okay, you full on Jason Bourne. Someone walks in front of you're there. Someone passes in front of you. You're gone.
Perfect. Amazing.
She's so fucking
Yeah.
cool.
Rue, how's it feel to be ghosted?
I mean, by her, it's a walk I'll never forget. Brrr, making my way to find my friends.
Okay, so Leah and Aya, you return. There is mud on your boots. Some of your arrows are bloody, and to handle some technical difficulties, we, my friends, are going to go on an early break. So we will be back in 10 to 15 minutes. Tune in for the next half of this episode where I'm sure you won't have to hide your wife or your kids because everything's gonna be peachy.
That sounds perfect.
Go hydrate. Okay.
All
Welcome
right.
back, everybody. Technical issues have been fixed. Goblins have been slain. Storytellers have been traumatized, but that's just normal. We call that a Wednesday over
You
here.
haven't been traumatized
You
yet.
can't get
fine.
traumatized by Taylor Swift.
I really can.
Zev,
Not least because of the cease and desist.
has this
from
never
Fair State.
happened, even in your wildest dreams?
I do not dream about
This is the greatest love story of your life.
It really isn't.
Right, you're fine.
Anyway, for those of you who missed
Challenge
the first
fucking
half of
accepted.
the session, our wonderful crew of misfits conducted a jailbreak, fought some frogs. I'm sure that won't come back to bite them later. And-
Oh,
Frogs don't have teeth, it's fine.
And have begun to undertake the mission of tracking James to the brothel, which is currently only being undertaken by Thea.
hold on. Do frogs not actually have teeth? I'm
I don't
going through an
actually know.
existential crisis now.
I was just talking out of
They
my. I
don't
was
have
talking out of my
teeth.
ass.
They
But
don't have teeth?
Frogs don't
No,
have
they
teeth.
nom.
They don't have teeth.
And then
Why
they
do
push the
frogs
food
not
down their
have
gullet
teeth?
They
with their
gum you
eyeballs.
to death.
Frogs don't have teeth, but geese have teeth. How is this fair?
well, see, geese are evil.
Because God was drunk at the time.
Okay, you can get back to the recap. I'm gonna have an existential crisis.
So, we are going to, for the moment, focus on our erstwhile monk as they pitter patter, let's get at their way across Stillben to try
Wait a minute, hold up.
and figure out.
Nobody told me I was erstwhile. I think I'm still while.
I mean, you might just be erst.
Yes, but I'm definitely not erstwhile. I have some concerns about whether or not you have suddenly reclassed me into some shit.
Why is that frog have teeth? Anyway, I'm really happy no one in chat has to see what my players just put in our chat. Because I can't unsee that.
Oh,
You all lose one level.
I didn't ask for that. I didn't do
I'm
shit.
so scared.
So,
Do I look at it?
No.
Thea, you make your way into the harbor district.
I find myself haunted by
And-
images of frogs. Jesus.
The buildings get progressively a little grubbier, a little less well maintained, until you come to the first of what you can guess is many brothels in this city town. It does not appear to have a name on it. There is no sign. You are guessing that it's a brothel by the number of scantily clad and mostly attractive young men and women.
Are you slut shaming these lovely revelers?
I'm suggesting they might not actually be as attractive as their cosmetics are making them out to be. Welcome to a
Makeup
back end of
shaming
nowhere
too, wow.
town.
That's a matter of personal preference, I should think.
Does our friend James stop there, or does he keep going?
He does not. He keeps going.
Okay. I'm also watching for him to like drop something as well, like some kind of dead droppy shit. For whatever it's worth.
Does that include his pants?
No, I think I'm okay with not watching that bit. I look, I have a wife. I love her very much.
Okay, so that'll really break Clarkel's heart. Anyway,
I mean, look,
It's an open relationship. We said
There
that
are
already.
there are exceptions
You
to
passed the
people who have
first
gently
brothel.
caressed me on the collarbone. Okay.
you passed the first brothel and the second. The third is in. You wouldn't say from the exterior that it's a nicer building, but it definitely looks like some effort has been made to clean it up. It does have a sign of a bird's nest with some improbably long feathers projecting out of the top of over the rim of the nest.
Nah, it can't be it.
He goes in.
Great. I will keep an eye out for anyone who might be going in after him. And I'm going to kind of like slide around the side of the building to try and keep an eye on him through the windows if I'm able to.
Okay, you scoot around to the side. There are windows. You see him go inside. There are servers. None of the staff are wearing shirts. They are
I nod approvingly.
they're all much more attractive than the employees at the first two brothels.
They're salaried, right? Like salaried and tips, right? Is that how this works?
You don't know the brothel economy of Exandria, and I have a sinking feeling that if I make up a concrete brothel economy, Matthew Mercer might just kill me.
Or he might build on it.
He might.
I really hope
there has to be an economy
either.
based on like the beginnings of campaign one, the little that I've seen.
At the very least, though, he has openly said we can take his world and fuck around in it. That's why this exists.
I don't think he meant literally.
I don't know if this is precisely what he meant.
Well, then he should have specified.
It doesn't matter what he meant.
He should have specified if he didn't want us to fuck with the brothels, he should have said you can fuck with anything except the brothel economy.
He'll catch up on the VODs and let us know. Don't worry.
Matt,
about
if
it.
you ever see this, I am sorry. I am so sorry.
Matt, if you ever see this, I am not sorry.
Matt,
Hey, Matt.
if you want to dispute the
Anyway,
brothel, you have to watch our
players,
whole
my
channel.
nerdlings.
Hey, Matt, if you got notes on the brothel economy, I'll take them.
Wait, I asked first. Yeah, what's up?
Okay, Thea.
That's me.
I don't know why I clapped like you're a bunch of fucking grade schoolers.
Because we are at this point. We act like it, so.
Okay, so you see James takes a glass from a tray being carried by one of the servers, goes to the bar, and just seems to be talking.
Can I hear
to the bartender? You cannot. You are on the outside of the building, and even if you are inside, there does appear to be a band playing.
Incredible. I love it.
Wow.
Is it the Sex Pistols?
I quit. I'm done. I'm out. No, it is not the Sex Pistols because I can't afford them. Whoever they are, you can hear that they are not very good.
The intercourse firearms, got it. The window sound.
Sorry, Mike.
No, it was great. It was great.
Fuck's sakes. Okay.
That's gonna smite me. That's just what's gonna happen.
Rue.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Hi.
You find your friends
Great.
as they come in through the gates.
Cool.
Looking none the worse for wear.
Great. Sounds awesome. Hey, we gotta go. He's at the place, and I think he was followed there, so we gotta go.
Aya hasn't tried this yet, but she's going to attempt to ride Buddy because it's faster and see what happens.
Okay, so you hop onto Buddy's back. I need you to make an animal handling check.
Guidance.
What? It's a D4?
Yes, D4.
Excellent. That is a 17.
Okay, you jump onto his back, which given that he is as tall as you, is less a jump and more onto the back of this juvenile bush dog. And at first he tries to shake you off. Kind of does the wet dog routine of just like blah, 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 blah. But doesn't quite manage it. You do get your legs before you latch on. Your legs kind of get whipped around in the air. You hear some people laughing.
Come on, let's
Kind
go,
of like
buddy.
that.
Oh, book.
Before you set your grip, point him in a direction and put your heels in. And Rue and Leah, you hear, Leah, you hear Rue say, we have to move in a hurry. And then the next thing you know, there is a blur of stocky halfling movement.
No!
And Buddy, with Aya on his back, goes herring off at full speed in the
Before
general
he-
direction of the
Okay,
dogs.
can I whistle and pull out a piece of ration from my pouch to get his attention?
You most certainly can try. Roll me an animal handling check.
Okay.
I hope this works.
Me too. Oh, it's not great. 10.
Yeah, he's not stopping. He's gone.
Okay, well then,
He's
You-
going in the
Leah-
right direction, but he's gone.
Leah didn't even wait for Rue to pull out the thing. They're just bolting after Buddy and Aya.
I'm so sorry.
are they going in the right direction or not?
They are going in the right direction.
Fucking damn it.
But
Maybe
Buddy
we're
is
not as
clocking
competent as I
along at a
thought.
steady 40 feet per round, and he's dashing. So that's
He's gonna overtake me, but I'm gonna do my best to catch up. And Rue is, for the first time, irritation on her face.
Oh no. I was trying to be helpful. So sad. She's just like, no.
I will try to shout directions to them as I can in front. So when there's turns coming up, to try and guide them to where they need to be going. Like I'm literally your fucking Sarah. I'm like, in 100 feet, you're gonna want to take a right. Nope, you're gonna want to take a right at this next one up here, just back there.
Meanwhile, the Betty Hill theme song keeps playing. It's just Betty Hill all the way to the top.
It's the William Tell overture.
Ride of the Valkyries.
No, it is not cool. Ride of the Valkyries, not yet.
Yet.
That implies the Ride of the Valkyries would imply there is some kind of control over the situation.
How dare you imply
It's
that
me and my Siri voice. What are you talking
exactly?
about? Can I intimidate this goddamn dog to go the direction I want?
I don't know if I'm legally allowed-
Like,
am
Rue
I allowed
is
to influence
mad.
Siri?
I mean, he is going the direction you want.
Like turning, make sure he takes the turns.
You can try.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask for 2 intimidation checks and 2 animal handling checks.
Fuck. Okay.
Can I give guidance
You-
to Rue? I
you
assume we're at
can.
basically the same pace.
No, you are not.
She will
No,
not take it.
Rue,
She
with
brushes
Rue.
you off when you try to touch her. She
Oh,
is
Rue.
maintaining 10 feet of distance from you.
From me?
Yes.
Why?
Do you want to make an insight check?
Yeah. Oh, that's good. 21.
A switch has flipped and she has entered combat mode. She has a goal in mind, and for whatever reason, she wants to keep her distance from you in order to achieve that goal. You get the sense that she believes that anywhere within 10 feet of her is bad luck to be in.
Leah thinks that's stupid and goes to touch Rue anyways.
She pushes you off and doesn't take your guidance.
Yeah, as long as you touch me,
I mean,
you have to make a save.
Fuck, she glares at you. Like, what? Can you just fucking let me direct the dog?
I'm trying to help you direct the dog.
Can you just stay away from me right now as I do this? Can you respect my boundaries?
I can respect your boundaries, but these don't seem like boundaries that are
I
very
don't have time for
healthy.
this. I'll take it. That's a 19 on the animal handling check plus 3. So this is 22.
No, you're rolling intimidation. You're
Well,
not
I know
doing
I rolled
animal
them both
handling.
at the same time. On my first intimidation and animal handling check, I got a 14 plus what's my intimidation? I think plus 4.
69.
I wish. Yeah, I got an 18 on my intimidation and a 23 on my animal handling. Since I have guidance, I have to use it.
I mean, you don't have
No,
to.
you don't have
Okay.
to use it.
But you were able to use it within a minute on
Okay.
D20 roll, I believe. Or no, an ability check or
Or saving throw.
saving throw.
So my first one, 23 animal handling, 18 intimidation.
Okay. Rue, you shout directions. Left. Now right.
Mhm.
Aya, I need you to make 2 strength checks.
Oh, this is going to
Sorry.
be a problem.
I
This
can't
is
guidance
combination
you.
steering and combination not falling off.
Oh, strength checks.
Yep,
How many of them? 2?
just 2.
Oh, hold on. Where's my... I'll roll them in the thing. Whoop. Oh, that's not terrible. It is a 13 and an 18.
Okay. So, the first time you hear directions shouted at you, it's almost too late. But you reach forward and you grab the rough and you just there's a bit of a drifting situation. Some smoke might come off of Buddy's hind paws as you bounce off the side of a wagon, taking no damage apart from your dignity, and go herring off down a new street. The second time you hear, turn left! You hear it in plenty of time, and you just heave. And Buddy turns like a... There are no race cars, like a thoroughbred. And you just whoop onto the street leading to the feathered nest. With your 2 friends hot on your heels, albeit some distance behind you, by dint of the fact that Buddy is, despite his stubby little legs, very, very, very motivated to move at speed. Thea, your first warning that your friends are coming is the sound of people on the street yelling, "What is... Hey, look at that! Have you seen?" And the sight of the late afternoon, early evening harbor crowds parting like the floodwaters as a tiny halfling on a halfling-sized bush dog being chased by an eladrin and a human come barreling down the street full tilt right towards you.
I feel like what happens is I'm just keeping an eye on this guy. and like for a split second I look away because I hear all this commotion going on. And in very rapid sequence, I lock eyes with Aya, with Leah, and then my beautiful wife. And my expression just it crunches a little bit. And then I turn my attention back inside, just completely ignoring them. As I attempt... Let me rephrase. No, I will not ignore them. I will look at them like the other bystanders are, which is a mix of confusion, maybe a little bit of annoyance, and then I turn back to what I was doing so I don't look like I'm too casual about it.
Okay. The party is back together.
And I make a little heart behind my back.
So, my friends, you have assembled at the exterior of the feathered nest. What would you like to do?
Oh, so much for stealth.
What are you talking about? That was incredibly stealthy.
It was. Until some other people came crashing in.
Wow, we caught up fast. So he's inside while all of this debacle is going on outside. Thea is also outside, doing her best to be nonchalant and whatnot, right? Okay. I'm guessing a bunch of people outside are staring at us.
They stare at you for a little
Here's
bit, and then
what I'm looking for when I'm looking
Yes.
at the crowd. I'm
Okay.
looking for people who, as soon as they notice I'm looking in their direction, step and try to hide, similar to what I was seeing on my way here with Thea. So I'm not trying to pick out people who are openly staring. I'm trying to pick out the people who are trying to be discreet about it, because that shouldn't be a normal reaction to the parade that just came through.
She's trying to pick out
Okay.
people that are doing what I almost did.
Yeah.
Roll me perception.
Not great at it.
I have faith in you.
13.
Okay. You look around at the crowd and you see people observing, grinning, pointing, losing interest as it's clear nothing further is going to happen, except for one individual
Mm-hmm.
who meets your gaze for a second and just lifts one finger and taps under their right eye, winks at you, and moves away.
Was this that sign in Thieves Camp that I'm familiar with, or was it just?
Yeah, that was Thieves' Cant, and it's just translates pretty much like you'd expect. I see you.
What do they look like?
Average, very nondescript, short black hair, scruffy beard.
I am going to turn to the bush dog and just put my hands on my hips, because I'm still technically in character, and say, "Wow, you ate the lemon tart that was meant for my wife. How dare you?"
You got married?
And I didn't invite you because of the falling out we had at my 16th birthday. I'm so
You see Leah's brain sort of just switch, and immediately her posture changes and she stands up a little straighter, puts a hand to her chest like she's in a telenovela. How dare you! The falling out was your fault in the first place. I would never have pulled that prank if you didn't try to hit on my brother.
How dare you for having such good genes and your brother was so cute? I couldn't help it. Anyway, I'm going inside. Do what you will. And I'm going to lean in as if I'm whispering an insult and whisper to Leah about the guy who I saw watching, where I saw him watch, and the signal that he did. And then I'm good to just get boots on the ground. I think Thea's still outside.
You see a little bit of acknowledgement in Leah's eyes, and then she flinches back as if she's been struck by your words.
That's right. And that's what I did with your brother. Now have that and think on it. I'm going inside. And other people, I'm just like, As I'm going,
I'm
"That's
just
an
I'm
idea."
just still watching this poor guy.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You enter
Mhm.
the brothel,
I
and
think it's a
I
you
need
issue.
we lost someone.
You lost each other. Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Where's
Congratulations, you missed
no?
nothing.
Where's Jen?
Oh,
Uh,
Jen just came back. Do you not see her?
Now I see her.
There.
Now I hear her.
Congratulations.
Okay, so Rue, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
oh,
You sure I didn't miss anything?
hey, buddy, if you didn't use the guidance, you still have it.
I do.
It's been less than a minute. Holy shit.
A wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Life comes at you fast.
It's 13. I rolled an 8.
That guidance.
That is a failure. So, here's my question for you.
Yeah.
What features in a person does Rue find most attractive?
Fuck!
Physically.
Oh, God. Wait, why did we canonically say collarbones?
Yeah, we canonically said collarbone.
Love it when he has collarbones.
Okay, I mean, Z, since you know, it's definitely fucking Takeshi Kovacs vibes in season 1 of Altered Carbon. Strong collarbones, strong cheek, built like a shit brick house. It's nice.
Okay.
This is really unfortunate.
You
and
enter...
also her wife, but her wife is outside, so nothing can compare to that.
Okay, you enter, and you're kind of looking around. You can see James off to one corner. He appears to have a couple women that have attached themselves to him and are giving him sips of wine in between kisses, which appears to have him completely distracted.
Do any of them have long black hair?
No.
Do any of them
one
have
is a redhead,
silver hair?
What?
Silver hair?
No, one is a redhead, and the other has kind of corn silk blonde hair.
Okay.
A redhead?
Yeah, one of them's a redhead.
Okay, cool.
You, however, are approached by kind of your like ideal.
Ah. I'm approached by Takeshi Kovacs, shirtless.
Kind of.
In this brothel.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, is this like immediate, or can I like get a lay of the land first?
It's you go in, and as you're looking around, you see them starting kind of turning towards you and starting to walk in your direction.
I instinctively move to the side because I assume they're trying to go to someone else. So I'm trying to find like a table or something to sit at.
I don't believe I've seen you before.
Ah! I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
Well, I don't know who else I would be talking to that is sophisticated and of good taste in this establishment.
Ugh.
Don't suppose I could offer you something to drink?
Oh, you got really nice collarbones. Sorry, what? You were saying?
Why, thank you. He kind of moves towards you a little.
Yeah.
What I was saying is, would you like something to drink?
Yeah, you got like sparkling water with a little like lemon on top and a little parasol umbrella. Is this on the house? Wait. Are you gonna charge me for this?
Well, I'm afraid this is a business, and he gives you a brilliant smile that shows off perfect teeth. I'm sure that arrangements can be made. You don't have to pay for anything immediately.
Sorry, you're going to
If
give me a
ever
free drink?
you might have to pay for it later, but I'm sure we can work something out. And he takes a step closer, smiling at you.
So I'm going to need to know whether or not it's free before I accept it.
You drive a hard bargain.
That's how
Out
people
of
get rich.
towner. Ah, he. But you see, people come here to be separated from their coin in exchange for release. But I'm afraid you've quite stolen my heart. So if you just wait. And he turns and walks over to the bar.
I
Talks to the bartender.
turn away from him. I literally spin and face the corner, probably near a window, so Thea and all my friends outside can see. And I just go.
Yes, Thea. Actually, Thea,
Yeah.
before you say anything, roll me a perception check.
Yeah. Okay. A perception check?
Mm-hmm.
What is the number that I add to my perception? 17.
Okay, you are watching as your newly wedded wife enters a house of sin.
Don't worry about it.
And because you are watching intently, you notice the figure off in the corner who just as the door opens and closes looks up, kind of glances loosely in Rue's direction, and then just kind of changes
I'm being catfished.
from
Shit, you're right.
a attractive woman into a 6+ powerfully muscled shirtless man who proceeds to flirt with your wife.
Both options are great. Yeah.
Thinking back, did she appear to be whoever the fuck this person is, did they appear to be like supervising, guarding? What was their attitude as that I can remember from before they were going off to flirt with Rue?
Before they were going to flirt with Rue, they were interacting with a customer. They were sitting on the customer's lap, feeding them grapes.
Yes, okay.
Until Rue came in, and then the customer seems to have either not cared that they've lost the attentions of this individual or not noticed that this individual has moved away from them.
Help me.
Okay. Is it possible that this is like a plant setup thing so that they can keep an eye on the area without being super obvious about it? Is that kind of the vibe that I'm getting?
What you're not
I know, it's just a weird fucking question.
It's a weird question that you're trying to parse through a window.
Yes.
Whatever is going on, Rue coming in caught this person's attention. And this person decided Rue was a better target for their attentions than the person they were trying to.
Okay. What is the deal with James? Has he done anything? Has he gone anywhere?
He is currently being cosseted, funny word, in a corner by two attractive women who are alternating between making out with him and working on getting him drunk.
Does he appear to be happy about this, or does he appear to be flustered?
He appears to be enjoying both experiences.
Okay. I'm going to lock eyes with with my wife here. As she turns to me, and I'm going to kind of like walk in through the front door, grab like a stein of something from the nearest table,
Mhm.
act like I'm taking a swig. I'm not actually gonna drink from this place, good lord. Act like I'm taking a swig, and just kind of like saunter up and sling my arm around Rue. Babe, I told you I would find someone. You didn't need to do all of that. And I kind of like lean in, like as if I'm just kind of like giving her a kiss on the cheek, and I'm gonna whisper, "That's not what it looks like. He's not what it looks like."
She visibly deflates. And then she just sort of really sadly to herself just goes, God damn it. I knew
I'm
it was too
sorry.
good to be true.
But
no,
babe, I told you I'd find someone.
no, that's okay. Yeah, no, I feel free.
Have you- Like, I just like,
I'm trying to get a free drink out of him.
oh, amazing. Do you think you might want to like,
Maybe. You could always ask.
introduce me to your friend?
Sure, I don't really know his name. I've just been calling him in my head really nice collarbones. So RNC
it makes
for short, I guess.
If it makes you feel any better, they do seem to actually have really nice collarbones, unless that was a disguise too. But
It finally clicks on her what you're saying. She's like,
yeah.
At which point the individual comes back holding a little glass of what appears to be water with little bubbles, and a piece of lemon. There are unfortunately no umbrellas.
oh.
And with a dramatic bow, they hold it out to you. And here you go.
Wow, quick service. That's okay for drinks, but not for everything, just so we're clear. And I take it.
I'm just
and
gonna like put my hand over it.
Yourselves-
Is it vodka? I'm sniffing. Or is it water?
It appears to be water.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand over it before she goes to drink it.
She does
We
not take
pride
it.
ourselves on service here. A happy customer is a return customer.
Oh, I make her quite happy on my own.
And-
Thank you.
And yet here you both are.
Sometimes
to look
we
at
need
you.
a bit of variety.
A detail you notice, they have heterochromatic eyes.
Ooh.
The right
Wait.
eye is blue and the left eye is a vibrant green.
I didn't take notes on that description, so Rue has completely forgotten it if one exists.
Mm.
Okay. Well, look, it's great to meet you. Can I get your name?
Around here they call me Soren.
All right. Great to meet you, Soren. Listen, you got really great collarbones. Like I
Thank
said,
you.
Doesn't he?
I'm very nervous, so I always, when I come to places like this, take a little bit of time to get my bearings before I make my choice. Do you understand?
Of course.
I
Of
also
course.
have another opinion to consider, so we gotta group shop.
We gotta shop around,
Absolutely.
We gotta find someone
Well,
that works for both of us. You
Mhm.
understand?
I can assure you that there are many people in this fine establishment who are more than happy to swing any way they're required to.
I mean, we generally prefer those who swing the way
Yes,
that they want to, and it happens to be
and
us.
Leah.
have
What
a
are you
question.
two doing outside?
From
Yes,
the
what is
win-
your
from
question?
a window, can I see James or whatever his name is, the
Yes.
guy that we're supposed to be tracking? Can
Yep.
I hold on? Could I? I'm gonna do the Aya thing. Just give me a second. How far away? 90 feet. Can I get within range to Hunter's Mark?
You're within range. You are 100% within range.
I am going to Hunter's Mark James just in case he decides
Okay.
to run and make sure I know where he's going. Number one.
And yep.
And number two,
Number two.
is there a place outside where I can like, I don't know, do they have like, what's the in-world equivalent of like dumpsters? Like just where I can hide with Buddy so that people don't
So,
immediately look at me.
unfortunately, thorough trash management does not really exist in Exandria yet,
Is there, is
unless
there
you're in
a
Whitestone.
everything's so much fancier in Whitestone.
Yeah, they're a bunch of bricks.
Can
Uh,
I? Is there an alley or something like side of the
there
building sort
is
of
an alley. You can
situation? I can.
absolutely hide.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of usher Buddy over in that direction, hopefully without incident.
Okay. And Leah, I believe you wanted to say something or do something.
Yes. So can I see what's going on inside?
You can.
Fantastic. I'm going to, I think, keep an eye on Aya, definitely, but sort of make my way inside, trying to keep track of where everyone is.
So, if you go inside, you will not be able to see Aya.
Okay, I will sort of. Where is the closest I can get without losing sight of Aya?
The window.
The window. Okay, I'm just gonna sort of lean up against the window, and that way I can look in there, and I can look at Aya, and I sort of I flick my ear towards the inside, look at Aya, give a little tilt of the head.
Okay.
And it's basically just a question of should I go in there?
What you get from Aya is just a quiet shrug. She's basically just hiding and looking like if there's a window on the side of the building, she's just trying to kind of keep herself hidden so she can. She also just put a magical tracker on someone, so it's fine. She's
Also, Thea,
Ask
if you
me.
could make me a wisdom saving throw.
I sure can.
When does she need to make this wisdom saving throw? Is it when she gets over to me or when she enters the door?
When she gets over to you and
Shit.
Soren turns around and sees that you have company.
All right. I'm very sorry to say this. Since you're within 10 feet of me, you have to roll 1d4 and subtract that from the results of your saving throw.
Sounds good. Okay. You said wisdom save?
Yep.
Okay.
Come on, baby. You're so wise.
I am very wise.
You keep me out of so much trouble, babe.
Okay. That actually cancels out my bonus. So that's a straight 15.
You succeed.
You're so fucking cool, babe.
I'm so wise.
You feel as Soren turns around to look at you, you feel like something has just lightly brushed, just like a thin gust of wind across the back of your neck.
I'm just kind of like brush at it for a second.
When she's turning to brush at her neck, I sort of lean in, still doing the method acted thing, as if I'm like brushing her hair away to whisper in her ear. I'm going to tell Thea about the man that I saw who made eye contact with me and motion that we see you and what his description is like. And I will end that with, pretty sure they know that we're here and they've already seen us with the clasp if they've got this many eyes.
Mm. Do you think they're the ones that are putting on this little show for us? Or for you, I guess?
I just get a little longing gaze over Soren's way. I know they're not real, but that doesn't mean I can't appreciate them. Man, probably, but it's also a great way to make a living.
Sounds very convenient, honestly. I thought I felt a breeze for a second.
Oh. I'm
Is there anyone that appears to be like sitting down or like finishing moving across the room or anything?
Nope. Leah, what's up?
Is there anyone in there that has long silver hair?
Roll me a perception check.
Hell yeah. Come on, baby, be good. That's good, baby. Good job. All right, that's going to be 23.
The answer to that question is no.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Look, sometimes the answer is just the person you're looking for is not in the
The
building.
number
Are
you have
there
called is not in
any-
service.
Are there any elves in the building?
There are several.
Yes. Thank you.
Put your hand down.
I'm an
Oh.
elf!
Shit, babe, are you working here? I mean, goddamn, I support it. We gotta make sure you got a good doctor. I would like to try and move Thea over to a table where we can keep we're in window sight, but we can keep a decent eye on
Our good old James.
James. Thank you. I was
Yeah.
thinking Timothy. He's too young for this place. He wishes.
Okay.
I would like to try and make eye contact with James. With James.
With the
Or
James.
is he
Okay.
just too
With
fucking
the
wasted?
James.
With the
Oh,
James.
he's completely distracted. As you're moving away from him, Soren kind of steps a little into both of your space, leans down so his face is kind of between the two of you, and just goes, "If the two of you happen to need or want anything,
What are your
over
rates?
here," completely reasonable.
Look, I'm gonna need the number. I appreciate all the coyness and I appreciate how
For the
hot
two
you are.
of you, and he kind of tilts his head towards both of you. For the two of you, if you want to have me all night, call it a group rate of 5 gold.
I don't suppose the lovely handsome man over there, as Thea points over to James, would be interested in a little bit of group fun.
Oh, him? No, I'm afraid he's running up something of a tab already. I'd hate to burden him even further, the poor dear. But
Oh, well, I have a thing for scrawny and pathetic.
Oh, you want him, babe?
I do.
He's a
He just looks so
customer,
sad.
darlings. A customer. I'm afraid I really couldn't. But if there's anything else, if sad and scrawny is your thing, and he gives you a smile that is just the right amount of teeth. I'm sure I can find you exactly what you want, given a little time.
Please
now,
hold.
if you'll excuse me.
Okay, it's a decent bluff check. I appear unfazed.
I know, right, babe?
Oh, no, what was your bluff check? What did you get?
18.
That's a good bluff check.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you bluff him.
Cool.
He smiles at you.
To be clear, the
eyes
bluff is
practically
not.
glowing.
To be clear, the bluff is not looking at the teeth and being like, "Oh."
Uh,
Gotcha.
and he saunters away. He has a very nice ass, and
Let
he
me know
knows
if you
it.
find an umbrella. I'm still finds the drink. I was like swiveling in my seat.
So then you sit down and you start watching.
Yes, but not. If it was Bruno, she's on the clock. It's not completely obvious. It's intermingled with.
You're
talking
watching
with
like you're looking for someone you'd like.
Get out of here!
Cricket!
Get out of here! You
Kitty.
nasty.
You're nasty.
So, if I remember correctly, you all have received descriptions of the 4 women.
Loose descriptions, but yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got descriptions of the girlfriends of the dude.
Are
I'm
any
also
of them
looking...
with James?
None of them are with James. However, I would like you all to roll me perception checks.
Okay, I'm looking for someone else.
Who are you looking for?
I'm
Including
looking for the man with red hair and steel gray eyes, the human man that James said if he swung that way, he would have hit that hard, who initially talked to him about this level of
That's clever.
employment.
Okay.
I'm looking for him.
Okay.
14 for my perception.
Including you, Anne, because you said you said you were posting up somewhere you could see inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go perception. Yeet!
That's going to
Okay.
be a 26 for Leah.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
15 for Aya.
Okay.
22 for me.
Nice.
I'm
Okay.
a failure
I got
as a
a
wisdom-based
19.
character. I got a 14. I am going to simply go wither away.
It's okay, babe. Just
So-
look at the collarbones while they're still here.
You see. We'll start with the unfortunately unsuccessful individual, who is unsuccessful because there's a lot of really nice collarbones in
So
this
many
room.
collarbones.
And there
Uh,
are so many teeth out too. Like
you see a lot that you like.
so many of them are in frogs.
It's ruined. Oh, I gotta leave.
And Aya and Leah, you are looking, and you see one of the women from the description that you were given. However, they are not approaching James. They are coming downstairs as they fasten their skirt back around their waist with a very self-satisfied expression on their face. Rue.
What
With
are they
that
doing?
They're just putting their
Are
skirt
they
back
appearing
on.
to leave the building?
Nope, they're just
Oh,
coming back
okay.
into the
They're not
into the
appearing
lobby.
to leave the building?
No.
Oh, into the lobby. Okay.
Yeah. Rue, with a 22, you happen to turn around at exactly the right time to watch as Soren kind of shifts behind the woman who is coming down the stairs, who you also recognize from the description, hooks an arm around her waist and kind of cozies up against her, plants a kiss on her cheek. And as he breaks away from her, shifts, compacts, shortens, and a man who you've only seen in descriptions that you were given by James steps away from the elven woman, pausing only long enough to good-naturedly pat her on the ass as he looks around the room with all appearance of casualness. Eyes pass over you and Thea as if he doesn't see you, smiles at a couple people, and then sees James.
I think at this point... Oh, sorry.
I am going to, as though I'm still window shopping. Bruce just to herself, just like, maybe you are my type after all. A little disappointed when he glances by her, but I guess that works out, but for the best. I'm going to lean into Thea, hoping my friends are still outside watching. I'm going to sort of be like, look at that one right over there. And I'm going to point at the direction of the red-haired man. I'm not trying to be super obvious about it, but I want to give a visual cue that I know my much more observant friends will be able to pick up on as to where I'm focusing.
At this point, Leah is going into the brothel.
Yeah, because with your role, Leah, you definitely saw the...
Yeah, she sees the shifting, she sees the man from the description, she sees one of the women from the description, and that's sort of what she's waiting for. And before she goes in, she sort of looks over to Aya and is going to mouth, "Stay safe," and then just heads in. and immediately all smiles, sort of flitting around the room a little bit, almost like a dance, making her way over to the to Soren flying "There's Not a Star in Heaven That We Can't Reach" and the woman.
Soren is heading towards James. Very casually, but is definitely heading in his direction.
Great. I am going to sort of bump into him. And first of all, is there anything to pickpocket?
No, he is wearing tight leather trousers and nothing else.
Fantastic. I'm going to bump into him, sort of turn around and smile. And it is,
I'm terribly sorry.
oh no, it's my fault. It's my fault, darling. I guess I just got lost in your eyes. And I take his hand and I give it a little kiss.
Such a charmer. Please, if you're going to be a customer here, feel free to peruse. I'm sure you'll find something to your taste. And he very gracefully shifts his hand in yours so that he now has your hand, lifts it to his lips, plants a kiss. You feel the scrape of his facial hair, lets go of your hand. Now, I'm sorry, but I really must be away.
Oh, before you do, may I please have your name?
Of course.
Jesus.
Of
Fucking Galadrin
course.
bullshit.
You may call me Nemo.
My
Fuck.
fucking god, Z. I hate you.
Look, I gotta respect it. I gotta respect it.
It's almost like I have a classical education.
Okay.
It's also almost as if that when I said I rolled a high deception score, Z was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Oh, this guy's got a good insight."
I'm going out of character. I'm going to flip a table. In character, Leah doesn't have the knowledge that I do.
I was just so happy.
I feel like I'm missing out on some inside thing, but I'm along for the ride. I'm
And
clueless as Rue.
Aya is literally like the whole facial journey. I'm basically just the facial journey of Aya looking, peeking through the window this entire time.
Leah
I'll kind of like glance over at Rue and be like, "How did I not see him before?"
Leah
Oh.
just
Oh.
Leah smiles at Nemo and she pulls her lips back, and for the first time that anyone is witnessing, you can see Leah has fangs. And she smiles, showing off just enough fang to that it's borderline threat, but also could be seen as flirtatious. I think I already found something to my taste, but if you have other matters to attend to, I suppose I'll just have to look elsewhere. Poor little me.
Well, I'm sure for the right price, I can be all yours.
Fat
However-
gold. I don't actually say that.
Haggle and pound.
I'm afraid I really do have to attend to a return customer who might be getting himself into trouble.
Oh, well, we can't have any trouble now, can we?
Not in this fine establishment. I'm very glad you agree. And he
And-
disentangles himself and starts moving away.
And Leah starts moving towards the woman, and Thea's raising her hand.
Yes.
Hi, quick question. Is this guy armed that I can see?
Only with leather pants and a really nice set of abs.
Nothing, no like hidden blades tucked in between his pants.
You know, I'm sure he's got a spear if you look hard enough, but that only comes out on special occasions.
I mean, I think if I'm looking hard, something else is pretty hard too. But
I'm blowing stress bubbles into my drink with my straw. Just fucking nonstop.
Okay, but is he hot?
He's ruggedly handsome.
Okay.
He grinds up good. It counts. It counts.
He
I have a
grinds up
question.
as good as he cleans. Yes, Aya.
How long has this been? Because I might have to recast Hunter's Mark.
This is going on about half an hour.
Okay, cool. I need to do the Hunter's Mark check because if I need to keep track of someone, this is gonna be a real problem real fast.
Jesus, a half hour? Ugh.
I'll kind of like glance
Y'all
over at Rue. I'll just be like, if things start to go south, trust me.
Sure, I was planning on making out with you and trying to sneak back there as if we're gonna get it on.
That's fine too.
You see, she starts to look like she's like doing this. She's like, these strong perfumes are really, it's fine. I hope they speed it up.
Let's see what they do. If we need to do the make out fake out, we can.
Okay. I'm like trying to find a napkin or something. I'm wadding bits of it since it's been a fucking half hour into my straw and I'm shooting them at random patrons. I'm so fucking bored.
So, Leah, you approach the woman.
What does she look like?
Kind of traditional elfin features. Long platinum silver hair. Very nice collarbones.
Okay.
She's a little shorter than you. Looks at you and smiles. Well, now. And what would be your taste, darling?
Well, I like a little bit of everything, I suppose. Some might call me greedy, but you know how it is. I think that, I mean, you have very lovely eyes, and they say eyes are windows to the soul.
Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Absolutely, I will. Don't roll bad. Don't roll bad.
It's okay, you're
That
not near
was
me, you're fine.
bad. That was really bad. Oh shit. Okay,
Oh, no.
okay, we're fine. We're
All right, what's
fine.
your type?
That is a 10 total. I rolled a 3 on the die.
Yep. So tell me, what does Leah find physically most attractive in a person?
So Leah is actually demisexual. So physical attractiveness is something that comes with time. However, currently I'm going to give you a description and you might find it familiar within the Leah cheat sheet. So
Okay.
she is a sort of tall and wiry drow woman with this purplish gray skin and very light silver eyes and white hair. She's got a lot of silver jewelry on, if that helps. And then little black freckles.
Okay, so anyone who is keeping an eye on the wider room, kindly roll me a perception check.
Hang on, I'm busy. I need to highlight Leah's type in my notes so I don't forget it.
I'm slightly distracted. Just looking at Soren's ass and looking for hidden knives.
Okay.
Hey, does me fucking pelting patrons with fucking napkins like an immature piece of shit count as me keeping an eye on the general room as a whole because I'm bored as hell?
I'll say yes.
Yeah, I'm mad.
Aya, what
I
did you
rolled a
get?
12. I rolled a 12.
You don't see it.
God damn it! I hate it here. Oh god.
I got a 13.
You don't see
I
it
hate
either.
Okay.
Okay.
Leah,
Yep.
someone taps you ever so politely on the shoulder.
Yep.
You turn around and you see another elven figure. Not a drow, but roughly the same height and roughly the same build. With hair as dark as a raven's wing that reaches down to the small of her back. light gray eyes smiling at you.
Hello.
Hello, darling. We don't get many customers like you in here.
I hope that's a compliment.
Why, of course. You're quite fascinating. Why don't you let us help you take some of the stress of the road away?
Um, uh, um, Leah's just completely blue screening. Yeah. How do you mean? Shit. Sorry, this is a brothel. That's probably a stupid question.
She takes your hand as the first elf kind of puts her hands on your shoulders and just squeezes so gently. Why don't we go upstairs?
Oh God, I failed the wisdom saving throw. Oh no.
I have a question for the GM.
Yes. Yeah.
Am I aware of the look of the candle by the window part of the plan? Can I start
Yes.
looking
That part was
the...
originally discussed.
Mhm.
But you
Okay.
can also see that James is still down here,
Okay.
and you can see a man with red hair and a scruffy beard moving in his direction, while Leah appears to be blue screen of deathing in between two attractive elves.
Oh, this is gonna be awful, but okay. There's a bad idea, a worse idea, and the worst idea. I don't know which one I
Okay.
Do
want.
them all.
I
Whichever your
support
heart desires.
The ideas and the people, to be clear.
he is a teenager.
I meant like. Shut up.
Okay. It's easier to ask for an apology than for permission, right? Okay.
So true.
I am going to look at Buddy, and I'm gonna say, I know we just met. It's time to go for another ride, and my plan is to get on Buddy, go through the front door, speed towards Leah, and kind of I can knock her over and kind of try to snap her out of it. Like, just try to snap her out of it and then figure out the rest later. Just knock her over.
I definitely thought that would be a worse idea, and I'm gonna be honest, like I'm somehow both relieved and disappointed.
I love that plan so much. Let's do it.
I didn't say it was the worst idea. It was a bad idea.
I'm so excited to hear the variety.
How do you even explain a teenager? How do you even explain a teenager in a brothel? Anyway, here's how it's gonna go. She's gonna charge in.
Okay, so
charges in.
What I need. So you go barreling through the door. barreling across the floor of this brothel towards Leah, who is being blue screened of death by two attractive elves. Incoming the biggest clip block in the history of Exandria. If there's anyone's parents watching in the chat, I am sorry.
Yeah, sorry, my parents who are watching this.
I am sorry. I am so sorry for what I'm putting your offspring through.
They just want to support
They
me. I appreciate
volunteered.
that.
Oh,
They
love it.
volunteered. You can
Listen-
bully them about this later.
Oh, my sibling is going to bully me about this so hard.
What I
okay,
need.
this is the part where I apologize rather than ask permission. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We are going to do we are going to do. I need you to roll for a grapple/tackle with a wolf
Okay,
with Buddy's stats.
okay, so there's a thing here for Buddy, because
Yes.
his attack does a thing where
So
you can knock it prone during the attack, but I don't want to do a bite. I just want to do like a running
you're just
tackle
doing
part.
his leap, essentially. So
Okay.
roll me an
So-
attack.
Okay. Go, Buddy, go!
Go, buddy, go!
That's a 10.
What's your
That is-
AC, Leah?
My AC is
No.
16.
No, I
Okay,
failed so hard.
so as Leah, you turn along with your two elven seductresses, see the incongruous sight of a tiny halfling on the back of a equally tiny bush dog barreling across the floor. You have this split second of being a little off balance, and you go to take a step, and as you are taking a step to get out of the line of the charge, the hands on your shoulder just kind of do a gentle tug, and you find your foot up on the first step as Buddy face plants into the wall. Just
To add, sorry, Buddy. And then to add to the comedic factor of this, Aya just says, "Oh no, this is the feathered nest. I was told I had to go west. I totally misheard the directions."
Leah
I
sort
thought you
of
said waste.
Leah tries to shrug off the hands on their shoulders and immediately goes to Buddy and is making sure that he's okay, that he isn't hurt or anything. Oh, it's okay, baby, it's okay. You're okay. I know.
Sorry,
Bless
we took a
you.
wrong turn.
Bless
We were
you.
supposed to go.
Do those
We
of
were
us who
supposed to
rolled
go
a
into the
1 on
other-
perception notice all this happening, or am I still staring at Soren's ass?
you can't miss this.
Okay.
You can't miss this.
Okay.
This is pretty showy. And then Aya just looks at Leah and says, "Sorry, we took a wrong turn." And then she tries to like
Rude.
check on Buddy
What's
as
shape
well.
change you're doing in the commotion?
You watch as he turns, looks, and then let's see.
I don't normally do this. I want to see if there is recognition in his eyes when he sees Aya come in. As if he has gotten
Okay.
a description before.
Roll me
Oh.
insight.
I'm not good at this. Ah! It's fine, don't worry about it. I'll use the bad one. Okay. That's not bad. I rolled a 13. What is it? Insight?
Wisdom.
Plus 3, 16.
Does not recognize her.
Okay. Sasha,
Aya,
fucking leave it, dude. Sorry,
I
there's
need
people walking
you-
outside and she's upset.
To roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Aya.
Okay. I rolled a, what is the number? Give me the number. Number. I rolled a 10.
Okay. You
Here we go again. Gotta get my notes out.
you bounce off the wall, and you're like, I'm sorry. I thought you said west. and you
Not-
hear a kind of gruff voice go, "Well, now, isn't this just something?" And you turn, and I don't know, this guy's just really friendly, really like you kind of like this guy on sight. Uh, kind of a ruggedly handsome man with red hair and steel gray eyes who comes and kind of kneels to get down to your level. Hello, friend. I think you might be a little lost.
Hi.
Where are you trying
I
to go
really
to?
am. I took a wrong turn.
Well, I'm sure that you
Oh,
and your friend, and he kind of puts a hand on your back and a hand on Buddy and is kind of turning you both around and steering you back towards the door. I'm
The
sure both of
second,
you have somewhere you need to
Yeah,
be.
I'm so
I've
sorry
got a
to
hand on my
interrupt.
dagger.
The second that he puts a hand on Aya,
Yeah.
Leah grabs his hand, pulls it off, and hisses at him.
hey! It's okay. We were just leaving. We were just leaving.
I have to
Okay.
protect my establishment. I'm
I'm
sure you
I just,
sorry.
understand.
I made such
I,
a big mess.
Don't
I just,
worry,
no,
my
it's all
friend.
right. It's all right.
We can clean it all up, but I'm afraid we don't allow pets here. So if
Of
you'd be
course,
so good as to take your friend home and come back, I'm sure we can find something to occupy you. And this is completely reasonable. Yeah, he's your buddy.
yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Buddy out of here. It'll be
You
fine.
know,
Wonderful.
I don't think you should come back. This isn't exactly the place for someone who's just now growing up.
And then
Oh,
Aya
a
just looks around and is
child.
like, Aya just looks around and says, "Yeah, this isn't really my kind of place anyway."
Well, don't worry,
Um,
young lady. When
and
you're
then
older, I'm sure you can come back. And
um, yeah, and then she just uh says,
uh,
I prefer a place with a view by the water," and she runs with Buddy. She's like, "Let's go, let's go, boy."
uh, Nemo turns to look at you, Leah, and just raises an eyebrow. So you like to play rough? Well, I'm sure we can find someone to appeal to that taste. So I'm not sure. And he looks at the two elven women who had been with you, and they both shrug. Well, it seems your existing company is more than happy to give you whatever you need at the moment.
I just don't much appreciate you putting hands on a little girl.
I would never dream of doing any harm. I'm a
I'm sure you
pacifist.
wouldn't. Well, it's a good thing for
Besides,
one of us to be.
I was so charmed by her. I couldn't let anything bad happen to someone that young in a house of corruption like this. Now, I'm sorry, but with that distraction, I really must be back to work.
While this is
Rude.
going on, I'm going to squeeze
Yes.
Thea's hand under the table. My other hand went for my dagger just because fuck
Yep.
that dude. And I'm going to lean in again and whisper to her, "Do we take this opportunity to sneak upstairs while we still can, or do we wait to follow?"
I think we wait to follow.
Okay.
I don't want them slipping out with him while we're up there.
Honestly, I think we know who our target is at this point. He said it, the owner of this establishment.
I think you're right.
Why is there this cat on the table? Can you
But
excuse me? You keep popping up here.
Love this cat. I am wary of baby.
Why are you suspicious of babies? They have no capacity for deception.
They also have no capacity for compassion.
Yes.
I need to know like roughly when the hour mark wears off, just because I'm like, I really
You've
need
got
to
another 15 minutes.
Damn it, the timing. Timing is everything, and I
Yes. And you will be in the effect of your failed saving throw for another hour.
Okay. No, I was just thinking, oh shoot, does any of that, it doesn't mess with concentration, does it?
Nope. You take no damage.
Can I do? Okay, cool.
You absolutely can.
I'm
You
gonna
just-
reset
Your
the
best
timer.
friend asked you to leave the building.
Yeah, and then I'm going to reset the timer on Hunter's Mark on James
100% can
case-
do that.
and then I'm gonna walk away from the building and I find a place to hide. Not like particularly close to the building, but like maybe the next alley over or whatever,
Okay.
and just kind of regroup.
Okay. As this is happening, the man walks over to James, kind of sits, and yes.
Just to be clear, I am preparing in case he tries some shit. I am like readying an action to get over there
Okay.
in case like a knife comes out or hands go for throats or whatever.
Okay. He goes to sit down next to James, and as he does, one of the women that's been sitting next to the young guard transitions from next to him to sitting in his lap to make room for Nemo, who sits down, drapes an arm, one of his long arms, essentially around all three of them, murmurs something to the prostitute in James's lap, and then leans over and murmurs something into James's ear. The young man blushes, grins a little drunkenly, gets up clumsily, almost falls over, but is steadied by Nemo, who steadies him, gently pats him on each cheek, gives him a clap on the shoulders, and as he starts staggering towards the stairs between the two prostitutes, claps each of the three of them encouragingly on the ass. And as you watch, your bait vanishes upstairs past the two elven women, Leah, and disappears from sight.
Leah's still charmed.
Is the stairwell? Are these my lovely friend Leah and these two elves, are they positioned in a way where I could possibly slip up the stairs behind the other four numbers?
So Nemo is still downstairs. He did not go up, so only 3 people went upstairs.
Okay.
But yes, you could attempt to squiggity squook your way past Leah and the 2 elves who are refocusing on her.
Okay, and has the countenance of the 2 entertainers entertaining James, has their countenance changed at all, as if they've been given new orders, or if they've
Nope.
kind of glance over at Rue, and I say, I kind of want to follow them, but I don't want to leave. I kind of like glance over at Nemo. I don't want to leave him either. What do you want me to do?
I can watch him if you want.
Okay. Then I will try it. And I will try and swiggity squook up the stairs and past everybody else.
Go find me an umbrella.
Make me a stealth check.
What could possibly go wrong? The last time I tried to sneak in and spy on people, it went great.
Can I make a distraction to assist her?
You may certainly try.
Oh, I'm just doing a classic where as she gets up, I give her a kiss. I'm moving around the table and I accidentally knock my drink off and it shatters. It is just glass everywhere.
Okay.
Trying to do a loud noise to get people to look over.
A couple servers immediately start rushing over. You see Nemo glance over, gray eyes curious.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I will just let me know how much glass was. I will reimburse that. It was a free drink, but I will pay for the glass.
Roll
I
me your
promise.
stealth check.
Me? Cool.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. 21.
Yes. You're so good, babe.
That was a
Like
middling roll, but it was
a
solid.
shadow, the monk rises from her seat, slips past a number of entertainers, skids past the slowly re-blue screening Leah as the two elves refocus on her, and up the stairs to find who knows what. To discover, you'll have to come back in 2 weeks because we are going to end it here.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
Real quick.
Woohoo!
Really quickly, does Leah see Thea go up the stairs?
Roll me a perception check.
This is important for later, baby.
It's a surprise tool that will help us later.
23.
Yeah,
I think that beats it.
it does.
It does. Assuming the distraction did not raise or lower anything, then yes.
No, the distraction just made it so you wouldn't be rolling at disadvantage.
Oh.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, outro times. Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I've been Zev, your storyteller in this wonderful what the fuck that we have been running today. Don't worry, this is all actually this is not the smut shop in campaign 2. There actually might be some plot relevant things hidden in this brothel. Who knows? You can find me on Twitter at BukariGaming30k, where I talk about tabletop role playing. I talk about Warhammer. You can find me running this game every other Wednesday and a game of The Expanse over on Tales from the Table Studios every other Friday. And starting tomorrow, first upload will be tomorrow evening. So every other day starting tomorrow on my YouTube channel, Vukari Gaming, there will be a Let's Play of the new Chaos Dwarves campaign released for Total War Warhammer 3 because I
Woo!
love chaos. Saying that, firing off to Mary.
Okay, I don't know why you would associate my name with chaos. I'll roll with it, I guess. Hi, everybody. I've been Mary. I've been playing Rue for you this lovely session. Don't really have any socials to speak of because I'm an enigma. So once again, I'm going to throw that advertising back over to Z. Do check out his YouTube channel. He's a bit ridiculous, and you may get some excellent screen caps of his wonderful expressions. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you next time, and I'm going to pass it over to Jen, my wonderful wife.
No matter how many times someone says, Jen, tell them about yourself, I'm never going to be prepared for it, even when I am. Hello, I am Jen. I have been your local, surprisingly decently friendly wood elf monk this fine day. Thea's always a character. I'm not going to say delight because let's not lie here, but she's certainly a character. I can be found on Twitter at Jenburb, and I do most of my shit over on the Girls Run These Worlds channel, who I think is actually in the middle of Roll for Luck right now. So if you want to see our anchor campaign, go check us out at twitch.tv/Girls Run These Worlds. Other than that, I'm a fairly boring person. That's me. And let's kick it over to, I believe it is Elle.
All right. Hi, I've been Elle. I have been Leah the Eladrin Druid, who's been rolling pretty bad today. But that's okay. I'm only rolling bad at things I should be good at. Yay! You can find me here every other Wednesday playing Leah unless she dies next session, in which case I will be playing someone new. Woohoo! And starting on April 25th, you can also find me over at the TTRPG channel on Twitch, where I will be playing a hooded crow in our root game. It's going to be very fun. Rain is a little shit, so that's going to be fun. And I will throw it over to Anne.
I have no idea what that just was, but for what it's worth, hi, I'm Anne. This is my channel. Stuff happens here sometimes. There will probably be more stuff happening in the future. Make sure you follow the Bard Network on Twitter to have more updates on the cool stuff that's incoming. I can't talk about any of it yet, but what I can talk about is what I'm doing tomorrow and every Thursday. I am a player in a Power Rangers campaign called Power Rangers Let There Be Thunder on my friend Matt's channel, Spectrum TTRPG. Oh, come on, really? You're gonna hit me with that cooldown Twitch? All right. I'll hit that shout out in chat in a few seconds when that clears. Right. So Power Rangers Let the Be Thunder, where I play a blue ranger who is a medic who is highly stressed out and sucks at time management, who is also kind of in need of rescuing. So we'll see tomorrow if she gets rescued or if it takes multiple sessions. Yeah, what else is happening for me? On Monday, we will be picking back up with the Monday Squad on this channel for Swords of by Rodin at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So check that out when it comes back around. Yeah, that's it. Tonight, we are going to go raid a bunch of my cool friends over at Live from the Apocalypse. They are essentially just a charity stream channel. They play TTRPGs and raise money for cool charities. They are currently playing some kind of wrestling RPG with a Cthulhu sort of twist. I don't know, some eldritch weirdness. Anyway, so if you're into wrestling or eldritch weirdness or both, make sure you stick around for that raid. There are some cool people telling a rad story on screen, and I would love for you guys to send them the love that you've been showing us tonight. Yeah, make sure you stick around for that raid, and we'll see you on the next adventure.